Hi, welcome. Thank you for clicking on our video to learn a little bit more about who we are and the course that we're building. So first of all, I'm Mara and this is Steve Sargent. We've been married for over 30 years and we've done a lot of boating and RVing in our married life. And Steve actually started way back from the very beginning. He's the youngest of four and they always had a boat since the day he was born. So can you tell us a little bit about kind of when you got your first boat and maybe what types of boats you've had over the years?
Well, I have been boating since I was 9 years old with my father and family up in the San Juans and Puget Sound. And my first boat I bought when I was about 17, a wood boat that eventually sank, but I learned a lot on it. And my first I guess real boat was in my early 20s. It was a 24-foot Rhinell, and from there I had a 26-foot Rhinell. Then I went and moved up into a 32-foot, or actually a 28-foot Fiberform, and then on up from there I had glass plies and sailboats, all kinds of boats. I had a 39-foot Sea Ranger, a trawler that I bought new, and then clear up to a 50-foot Grand Banks Woody that Mara and I enjoyed for a lot of years, and we've cruised thousands of miles. Our most current was we bought a 46-foot Grand Banks down in Puerto Vallarta, and I brought it up the coast here this last summer, and it's now sitting in Anacortes, and that was quite a trip. And I think the purpose of the video and what Mara wants to try to accomplish is that we've learned a lot and we have a lot of knowledge, particularly local knowledge of boating around the San Juans and this area. And it's a great place to start boating if you're a rookie, because everything is super well marked and there you have GPS and charts and all that. It's pretty safe. A few fundamental things that you need to study and learn about, and safety and all those things, and so that's kind of what this video is going to be about. We've owned boat and RV dealerships. We currently own a large covered boat and RV storage facility in Bellingham, and our lives have kind of centered around that activity. So anything that we can share, we'd like to do so, and we're just getting started on this, and we're in the embryo stages of it, and you could kind of, I guess, refer to Mara and I as the odd couple for obvious reasons, but we've had a great life and a great relationship, and I think a lot of that is because of the activities that we've done. We've been on motorhome trips, two of them, long ones, one on the northern part of the United States, on the first trip up to Bar Harbor, Maine, and then down the coast, North Carolina. And then our second trip here we did a few years ago, and we went the southern part. We went down through, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, then on down to the coast, and we did the coast the whole way down to Key West. So, we're here. We're happy to share those experiences with you and maybe give you a few tips on how to make your trip safer and easier and less stressful, because they can be stressful. I know there's a lot of videos out there and I watch them and I really enjoy them, of guys that are boating, have boats, and they're doing, YouTube videos and stuff about their boating, but I don't see very many people doing there's two sides to boating. I mean, there's a part of it that is so great that it keeps you coming back. It's kind of like living in Washington. I mean, the reason you do, because the summers are so amazing that you get through the winters because you know what's coming, the summer. And boating's kind of the same thing. It's when you're out and you're sitting in a harbor and you're broiling a steak out in the back deck and having a glass of wine or crabbing or clamming or fishing or whatever it may be. It's so much fun that you endure the tougher side of it, and that's fog, weather, waves,
Malfunction.
Boat breaking down, cost of fuel, all the other stuff that goes along with it, that we want to share that as well, so that you're not going out there with different expectations than what you're really gonna experience, and be prepared for it. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's just, knowing what to do in certain situations with anchoring and docking and cruising and the whole thing. So
boating manners and etiquette,
Yeah.
and the rules and
all that
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, we'd love to share those experiences with you, and
we're going to put that all in our course.
yeah.
And we're looking forward to that process, and any feedback that you guys could give us of what questions you have that we could include in our course, a beginner's boating course, would be amazing. So with that, thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you on the inside.
Thank you.